Okay, start to finish. Here we go. So we start with velvet headband. This is just how I do it. I like it because I cut all my hair off, and I like my velvet headband a bit more forward. But over the last year, I've learned that having it over my ears creates too much pressure on my ears. And then because I have a tiny little palm tree back here instead of my big old bun that I used to have, Uberproof scrunchie thing that helps give the more full rounded to my Wendy, which is right here. This is my newer. I didn't take any stuffing out of this one, so it's full, and I do it so that the seam is at the back of my neck. So velvet scrunchie, velvet headband. And then I do like it covering my ears, so at this point I cover my ears and make sure that there's nothing funky going on there. And then holding on to just velvet headband, I pull it and make sure that it's not gonna go flying off the back of my head at some point, because that always sucks. And I like my ears covered. I have certain noises short out my brain and I can't function. So having my ears covered makes for a very, very pleasant day. So you got your Extralong, and I do use the Extralongs for bases for my multi-wraps, because there's just so much more space to work with there. So line that up where you want it. For me, again, it's a bit further down on my forehead because I don't know, I like it that way. And then tie it. You can tie it whichever way is easiest and best for you. Tie it, straighten your tails out, have them folded in like you like them. And sometimes that takes a bit more tugging and pulling than other days, and flipping, and doesn't always work out so well. So, signature scarf. It's so pretty. So the way I had it done yesterday, because it's now yesterday, we had some things that we had to accomplish last night. So I start with the back here, at the back of your neck, and then you can take it and tuck it or fold it. I fold, and then just like you're going to start the other one, you take it and just wrap it around. I didn't tie it. I'm just wrapping it because I'm learning that much pressure over my head and ears is just not awesome. So then take the tail, whichever tail. I start with the lower tail, which is on my right side, and then I start pulling it over and doing the regal wrap, going about right there, and that usually comes to about right there where the knot is. So sometimes I can get it to not pull into the knot, and other times I don't. So while that tail is being held secure, bring the other tail up, and then you can take and pull this one out so it's not quite so narrow. Try to get all those bits and bobbles in, and then tuck it in. And then at this point I also tuck it in just a little bit more so that you have the nice regal base there, and then from here you got your signature star. And you can do the pleats however you want so that whatever colors you want are showing that day. I think I'm going to have a bit more yellow today. And take it over here because you got those tassely bits if you don't want them showing. And tuck it into the regal wrap of the other side. No. And then same thing on this side. I'm pretty happy with colors. And then start from here because this side, for whatever reason, always likes to do something funky. You can twist it a little bit to help get all those fun little tassels in there, which have a lot of fun and amazing places to be. This side is doing the same thing, so I'm just untucking that. It actually looks pretty cute. So you can leave a tail or two out, whatever. But again, just wrap it so that some of those funky little tassels that you don't want making appearances. And then back into the Extralong. Tuck away all those little tassels if you don't want them out. Pull, push, fluff. There we have it. You got pretty greens showing everywhere. You can move that up. Release the ears as much as they want to be released. There you go. Hope that helps.